Hi you guys, it's Rich here. We're back with another episode today of the FIFA 21 Middlesbrough Career Mode. We are coming to the end of the season now. It is so close, only 8 league games left to go, and just look where we are in the table. It is absolutely crazy really. We are second at the moment, 8 points behind Liverpool with 8 games left to go. I think the title is out of the question, but the Champions League is still very, very much a possibility, which to say that we've only come up this season is absolutely nuts. But we're there. We could end up, though, out of European places altogether. That is how close it is at the moment. 3 of the top 4 all on 61 points. Then you've got Spurs in 5th, 60. Leicester 57, they're not out of it yet. Arsenal neither. Still really even Chelsea have got a shot, but it is a bit of a long shot, so any one of the top 8 at the moment could still get into the Champions League. It's even possible mathematically that Liverpool don't win the league, so nothing is decided yet with 8 games to go, which is absolutely crazy. But I don't recall ever seeing 2nd, 3rd, 4th and 5th so close together. We just take a little scroll down there and Newcastle are back on 41 points, so they're definitely out of it. So everyone in the top 8 at the moment still gunning for the Champions League. We've got United coming up next, which is going to be a tough game. And then following that, we've got the 2 Bordeaux games as well in the Europa League that we're doing so well in. We've got Stoke, I've just seen there in the calendar as well in the FA Cup. So big times ahead at the moment. I did not think that we would still be in all of these competitions, I'm not going to lie, but here we are. It's really, really gone so well this season. Against United, I was debating whether we go back to our normal 4-2-2-2 or whether we just start now trying to settle into this 4-2-3-1 that I've been using every now and again. Since moving the DMs up, if you remember way back to the first couple of episodes after pre-season, I rubbished this formation so much, but moving the DM positions up to just centre midfield, it seems a lot more a balanced formation, and I really started to enjoy using it. Plus we've got higher quality of players doing it now as well. So all in all, it's actually become a really good formation to use.
Thank you.
And I think we are going to roll with it for this United game, but we'll take the press conference, and we're starting off with, it might have seemed unlikely at the start of the season, but you're in touching distance of Champions League. Can we make it, basically? Well, we are going to fight for every point, and we just do have to look after ourselves. But the honest answer here is this is definitely a new experience. It's the first time a lot of our players have been involved in this kind of battle, but that's great. It means we have no fear. And we shouldn't have any fear. The pressure of what I wanted to do this season is all off. We've overachieved in every competition now, so it's just about how far can we actually go. But the press want to know it's a big game and who is going to win. It really isn't the time to start predicting who is going to win this game. If anything, it could end up angering United, and we don't want to do that. And last time out they won an entertaining game 2-1. Can we win this time? We hopefully will have learnt from our mistakes, but we won't know until we get on the pitch. It could be a game for both teams, but then United could just steamroll us. So the only answer left really there is that we've got to prove a point. And we do need to prove really that we belong in this kind of
Thank you very much for attending, and we apologise if you were unable to
with
get your question in.
these teams gunning for the same thing that they're gunning for, which is absolutely nuts really. I don't know if this is going to be a one-off season or whether we are legitimately where the league says we are. It is really, really hard to know. But for now, it is time to start moving towards this match. And of course, now with the update, we've got the 3rd kits, and that's what they've chose for United to wear today. But that is just not going to work for me. Too much white on that kit, considering we're red, white, white. So them being the away side, they can go in there all black strip today. That's absolutely fine. It avoids all of the kit clash. And with Boro coming up, there is a few decisions to be made at the moment. And I'm not too sure which way we go, to be honest. At POM, do we give Fletcher a go? Actually, no, we'll use Silas. Fletcher just doesn't deserve to be in the team at the moment. I gave him the entire of the last episode and he disappointed in every game. So he's out of the running for now, and I don't know what that means for his time here, to be honest. Almada, I do want him to play, but I also want him to play in the next game. Roberts as well, I'm happy with that. I might drop Cook out of the team because I don't see us dominating the ball today, so we need legs and energy in there. We've got Goronen as well, but I want to use him in the Europa League game. We're going to leave Burnaby and Buta in because we could be coming up against a whole host of Martial, Rashford and players like that. Dan James, if he's still there, that are all absolutely terrifying pace, so we'll leave those in. Goronen though is going to come onto the bench just so we've got like for like swaps if we need more legs later on. And I think this is going to be the team that we go against United with. As for Joel Pedro, Jeffrey, Phoenix and Goronen, they will play in the Europa League and have earned the right to do so as well. So that's why they're not going to feature in this match. So I think I'm ready. I'm happy with the lineup. United are actually a bit fatigued, so if we can drag the game to 0-0 for as long as possible, that would be a great result for us, and hopefully we can do something later on because we are all fully fit. So let's get into it then and see what we can do. Of course, we a couple of months ago now beat United 3-1 in the Carabao Cup final to take that trophy home, which was nice. I was expecting them to come out all guns blazing today, but in fact, from the kickoff, only 5 minutes gone, we found ourselves 1-0 up. United at that point hadn't even touched the ball. Look at that back heel there into De La Cruz, who shoots, but it goes just wide. We started really strongly in this game. 36 minutes gone now. It is still all us. Pavon this time with the assist for Silas, who does manage to sort his feet out and make it 2-0 in the first half. And things didn't get much better for United there either, because Silas now with the confidence to take this shot on as well, but it's a strong left hand there from De Gea to tip that one just around the post. And into the second half, get Silas in again here. He's on his right foot, he's had a look up, he's got all the time in the world, and he has smashed that one past De Gea, making it 3-0 to us. Again, playing so well at the Riverside. It's 62 minutes now, and this was legitimately United's first shot of the game, coming in from Odegaard. It's covered at the near post, I'm happy to say there, by Ramsdale. You're always a bit nervous in this game at the near post, but he gets the job done there. Look at that for a ball from Mata. And United, of course, had to get on the score sheet. Rashford is lethal in this game. I would love to bring him to the Riverside, but he would just cost way too much money, and to be honest, we don't need him. But as you saw, the game would finish 3-1, and we absolutely tore United apart in that one. Leading us into the first leg of our European tie now against Bordeaux. Between the two legs, we've got Everton, so it would be nice if we could get the job done in one leg, but at this stage of the competition, it's asking a lot to be able to do that. I would have preferred the away leg first, like we had in the San Siro. I can't remember if we were at home or away first against Villarreal. But this is indeed a quarter-finals. It's further than I thought we'd get. It is actually where the board wanted us to get. So we've achieved that objective now as well. And as for the team, we spoke about it in the build-up to the United game. Joe Pedro's going to come in for this one. Jeffrey's going to come in for this one. Both of them have earned their place in this competition, especially Jeffrey. He's been here since the qualifiers for it. Phoenix is going to come in because he's had a brilliant Europa League as well. Jeffrey, to be honest, has just had a good season all round. Almada's going to come in because obviously he's been playing in this since we bought him. We're going to bring Goranen back in for the same reason. I'm going to leave Cook in for this one because I would hope that at home we are going to be able to control the ball, especially going off that United game. That is the best performance in terms of controlling a game that we have put in all season long. So I'm hoping that we're settling into this formation now and this system, and that we can dominate the ball again in this leg. We can be a little bit more patient because as much as I would like to wrap this up in the first leg, I don't think that's going to be possible. Not in the quarterfinals of European competition now. So if anything, I'd like a clean sheet today. And I actually believe we can go out there and get one based off of that United game. Again, don't know the result, even though...
Okay guys, thanks very much. We'll start the questions now.
Yeah, obviously I'm editing this video. I'm going to watch along with you guys for the most part. And obviously I've not cut the matchup yet, so I really honestly don't know the result. But the press are saying that this is going to be a close game to call, and I would agree with that. The reason I've gone with the answer we mustn't get caught out is because I would interpret that as we don't need to get caught out today conceding away goals, trying to go and blow these away in the first leg at home. Now in the second question, will the win against will our win against United affect the opposition today? Well, it was a good result for us, so we should feel good going into this game. I would imagine that I would have done off the back of that United performance. It's different players, but it's the same system, so we should go in feeling really well. And can we keep this run going? Well, at the moment, the answer is yes. I'm happy with what I've seen so far. But that doesn't mean I didn't get a chance to finish it.
Okay guys, we'll be wrapping up now. Thanks very much.
Yeah, that is the press conference all wrapped up. I didn't even catch the third question because I was just rabbing it on too long from the question before. But the build-up's done. We've put the team together. Hopefully there won't be no kick clash. We'll have a look at that now. No, there won't. They're going to run the same 4-2-3-1 wide system that United ran in the last game. And we're going with a 4-2-3-1 narrow that we ran against United in the last game. So he is hoping they're not going to be as strong as United was, but we're not putting out the first team either. So yeah, it's time to jump in and just see what we can get done here. And once again, just to reiterate really, I would be happy with a 0-0 here, because all we've got to do then is win the game on the night at their place. I mean, yeah, I'm making that sound a lot easier than it would be, but it's going to be a hell of a lot easier to go and try and win there than it will be trying to claw a game back and win it just purely on away goals. So we can afford to be a little bit more patient today, and just try and control the game from the get-go. If we've got the ball, they can't score, sort of thing. And if a chance or two comes up, then hopefully we'll take them. But we don't need to force the issue in this leg. We just need to be street smart and just not concede away goals here if we can help it. Of course, though, this is FIFA 21, so that is going to be a hell of a lot easier said than done. But just once again, we had so much control and so much of the ball against United. If we can do that again today and restrict their chances, then maybe, just maybe, we can get the clean sheet that I'm looking for. But at the moment, we've started pretty well. We've got Joel Pedro in here already. He's beat his man as well. Good save from the keeper. Can we get the rebound in? It's back heel to Phoenix. He's going to try and beat his man now. Unfortunately, he can't, but he does win a corner. But early warning sign to Boro there. He's caught that so well, Pedro, but it's just a bit too close to the keeper on this occasion. Can we do anything from the corner? Of course, we've got Cook back in the team today, so expecting a good delivery. It weren't really one. I think that was just a back pass with a bicycle kick in their own box. I mean, that is some confidence there. Goranen now has the ball though. Joel Pedro's done well to hold his man up, and it's Jeffrey with a finesse. It's just wide, but just 12 minutes of this game gone. We've had a good couple of looks at their goal, and we've made a really strong start here. If we continue like this, we're going to do better than just get a clean sheet. We're going to come away with something here. But good pressure there as well, high up the pitch. The team now, guys, is starting to resemble the way that we used to play over in Scotland, in Kilmarnock. It's the same shape that we're running at the moment. It's the same style of football as well, dominating the football, creating chances. If they start going in, it's promising signs at the moment for us going into our second season in the Premier League. But yeah, I'm really happy with the way the team's performing right now in this shape. And can we get something from this? It's decent. It's not the ball I was looking for, but it is decent, and it comes to nothing this time. But good signs in the opening 20 minutes here. Enjoying the way that this game is going. So we've jumped nearly another 20 minutes forward. That is a hell of a ball from them. We've dominated so far, guys. Absolutely dominated. But that is one hell of a long ball. I thought it would be offside, but no. They're working it nicely here. He's got it off onto his right foot. That is close. And wait. What? What does the ref give here? He shifts that onto his right foot. Freud does run into him, but he's took a shot and missed, and the ref has unbelievably called this back for a penalty. This is so harsh, but he's missed. Oh man, I would say that we've got away with one there, but that's sort of justice in a way. I don't know if Ramsdale gets down to that quick enough to save it if it's on target. We went the right way, and thankfully he has missed that. That is literally their first attack of the game, and it nearly resulted in a goal thanks to a very, very soft penalty decision from the referee. Is that going to wake us up going into half time? We might as well just let this run now. There's only a couple of minutes left. Moving the ball nicely again there. We could have gone to Phoenix, but again we can be patient here, and we're sticking to the game plan at the moment. That was meant for Coulson there, but it's gone to Pedro. Coulson has it now though. Can we find Pedro again? We can. Jeffrey now, can he have the shot? He can, but it's blocked. It's still with Almada though. Joel Pedro on the edge of the box. There's not really many options here. They've got so many men back. It feels like in this half that they have dropped a bit further back as the half's gone on, and made it really, really difficult for us. But that is a good first half. Aside from the penalty, no threat from them at all. We've had a decent few looks at goal. We've been unlucky. The keeper's made that save. Jeffrey with a finesse, just the wrong side of the post. We've had another couple of chances since then as well, but nothing crazy. So yeah, really happy with how that half went. If we have another half like that, we're going to be just fine in this game. So no need to make changes at the moment. We're doing just fine as we are. Boro now kick the game off, and we try just to go again. Hopefully we don't concede an early goal in this half and have the momentum swing that has happened a lot over the course of the season. It's not going to happen here though. Dyke still wins that, and we can start dictating the play again, hopefully in this half. We have a pretty big jump forward again because they're on a rare attack here, and again it comes to nothing. They guys have just sat in. They really have. They have dropped deeper, there's no doubt about it. We're going to bring on Havard and Evan here now, just still trying to work at that board objective. We're pretty comfortable in the game at the moment, so I'm not too worried about it. The only other change is going to be tactical. We're going to try and use Jeffrey's pace on the outside and move Phoenix into the centre, just to see if we can break this game open a little bit, because we have done everything in this inspiring score. There hasn't been nearly as many chances in the second half, I'm not going to lie and say that there has, because basically we have dominated, but they have dropped so deep compared to how they were in the opening few minutes. I think we took them by surprise, to be honest, but we could be in here, we could. He has to spin back again. Can we get Joel Pedro the shot? We can't. We go for one more pass so Goranen can hit it first time, and unfortunately that's blocked as well. They are literally just sitting in, like I said, hoping to hit us on the counter, but they're not having much joy with that at the moment. But to be fair, they are stifling our chance creation as well, making the game a little bit of a stalemate at the moment. Can we do anything here? Maybe we spin back to Phoenix now. There's a little run being made, but we were just too slow to notice it, and that would have had our man offside. And in the end, Almada loses that one as well. And Bordeaux try the counter once again. Ball up over the top, but that's easily going to be Hazard's ball. And with a couple of minutes left now, the game's just fading out. It looks for the world like it's going to be 0-0, but hold that thought just for a second, because Joel Pedro is not going to let it be 0-0. We have just gone and won the game in the last minute. We're going into injury time right now, but we just continued moving the ball, continued sticking to the game plan, continued being patient. This time Phoenix finds a brilliant ball to Joel Pedro, and he smacks that one home, and that is heartbreaking really for Bordeaux, who have been so defensively sound in this game. They've offered nothing going forward, I'll say that, but defensively they have been rock solid, and we have had to wait and wait and wait. But we did that. We stuck, like I said, being patient. We were just looking for the clean sheet today. We've got that clean sheet now, because the game is over. We have won it right at the depth there. We deserved it. We were the ones that went looking for the game today. Not as ferociously as we normally would, admittedly, but we were the only team looking like we were trying to win. And we've got our just rewards right at the end of a really tight game. And that is huge going into the second leg, because we don't have to go there and win now. We can go with exactly the same game plan that we had today, and we can get through with that, hopefully. But what a result that is. Really happy with that. And after that, it is now time to go again into the Premier League. We're back with the first team today against Everton. It's another big game. It's going to be another tough game as well. I find it really difficult to play against Everton. 20 minutes in, and we find ourselves 1-0 down at home. It's not great, is it? 36 minutes. Pavon, can he get one? I mean, he's come into the Premier League and he's scoring for fun, but that one gets blocked. And in a really dull game, really, as you can see, it's jumped to the 90th minute. A young Messi, I keep saying we can rely on this guy in the big moments, and he's proven that again today with a vital goal to bring this game level in the last minute. Big goal that, and what a player he is as well, Almada. I am so glad that we have got him. Coulson now wants to talk to us, and he's saying he appreciates the amount of chances he's getting to play, which is good. He's doing well as a backup at the moment to Burnaby. He's been back up to Boro, got into the squad, but unfortunately we had to sign them South American players, and he now finds himself second choice once again behind Burnaby. But this is a big game for us now. We got Tottenham a few days later, which is a bit cruel really. But again, we're going to go with the same team as we went into the home leg with. They've earned the right to be in the team, and it also then frees up the first choice players, if you like, for the Spurs game. Obviously, you'll remember, because it's only just happened, we're taking a 1-goal lead away to Bordeaux. Roma at the moment beating Valencia, bit of a surprise there. City 3-1 up going into the second leg. There's no way they throw that away. And I didn't see the other one before it went off. The Atalanta game, I think they were behind though, if muscle memory serves me right. But we're going to have a look at the Premier League just quickly as well, because there's no more Premier League games in this episode. And with 6 games gone now, 32 played, we find ourselves in 3rd. Spurs actually 2nd now, who we play next. So that makes that a big game. I think Liverpool now are probably out of sight. 7 points with just 6 games to go. That's a bit of a shame. We never really were looking anywhere near this, but it looks like we could very well be on for Champions League still. We're holding our own up there. I'm so surprised by that, to be honest. Who knows if we're going to fall away at the end. We do have some tough games left, like that Spurs one. But for now, the focus is Europe, so let's take this press conference. You'll have been happy to have won the first leg and have that 1 goal advantage now. Oh, absolutely. I don't think we need to change anything, is the answer there. We just go again. Same formation, same team, same game plan. Just try and keep it tight. If a chance comes, hopefully we'll take it. I expect Bordeaux to be a lot more aggressive in this one though. So they're asking how we approach the game. Well, we're not going to underestimate them. Like I said, I expect them to be more aggressive, more on the front foot at home. They've got to really come at us and go for it now. So yeah, it'll be tough this leg, I think. The team's been absolutely flying lately. Can we continue our great run? This is what I expect from us now, really. We've set the standard this season, and it's up to us to keep those standards high now. If we can, I reckon we get the job done today. But I don't see it being straightforward. It's going to be tough. Away games always are. And yeah, we've been much better at home this season than we have been away. So if that trend continues, then again, it points to a tough game. But let's just wait and see. They are going with the same shape as well. We now put the squad together, and we're going to put Silas in, I think, for this one. Do we? No, we're going to go with Joa again. We're going to put Jeffrey back in. We're going to put Phoenix back in. I'm not too sure Almeida goes back in. I was thinking about playing Cook, but then I also think to myself, do we leave the legs in there because we're defending a lead now? But in the end, I did decide to go with Cook, and we're of course going to put Goranham back in. We're going to go with Dyke Steele again. He had a solid game the first leg, so there's no reason not to. Coulson's going to come back in. Fry will come back in, and Wood will come back in as well. I don't know, for some reason, guys, my pad started playing up while I was recording this, and it was double pressing the A button for some reason every now and again. But that is going to be the team. I think with the 1-0 lead and how solid this shape is proving to be at the moment, that it is a team that's going to get the job done. Well, I'd like to think so anyway. All we've got to do is just try our best to control this game. It's going to be overcast in Bordeaux. It's an 8 o'clock kickoff. We're 1-0 up, and yeah, let's see now if we can get this job done. So it's Bordeaux to get the game underway. Again, I expect them to be more attacking, more aggressive than they were in the first leg, just because they're behind, and of course they're the home team as well, which makes a big difference in FIFA. It seems to have made a bigger difference in this game, I personally think. I could be wrong about that, but I feel the Sim games have always favoured the home side, and I feel like in-game, when you're actually playing the matches as well this year, it feels like there's a bit of an advantage for the home side. And that's worked for and against us during the season, of course. Bordeaux are trying to get on the front foot straight away, but we have nicked that back. And can we get Joel Pedro in behind now? I fancy him to get that. That's a poor first touch though. And Bastos brings that one away for Bordeaux. He plays it back into Benito. Garcia's got it now, and they are, you can see, moving the ball a lot quicker than they did in the first leg. And it's proving a bit of a problem for us here at the moment. That's a great ball in behind to Gallardo here. Good save. We've blocked the rebound as well. Ramsdale did well there. I think think it might have been Wood with the block. Cook's come out and won that well though, so can we get on a counter now? We've still got it here. It's not very clean, this one. Almada has it. He's played it into Jeffrey, who's tried to turn back, and he's lost it with the heavy touch as well. And just now I see down this right wing, Dave saw it as well. Is that offside? It's not been given, even if it is, and it's a big save from Ramsdale. Already in the first 12 minutes they have had more chances than they had in the entire first leg. They've really come out going for this, which I expected. I thought that might have been offside as well, but no. And Gallardo here has the ball again. He's shooting on side, and oh my god, what a goal! What a goal that is! A bit of control there. I don't actually know what he does, but that is some goal. I think that a deflection went to him, but then he still has to control it. Let's have a look here. Wood getting the block, yeah, controls it with a right and then volleys it with a left. And he has put that in beautifully. He's controlled it with the side foot as well. That is a thing of beauty, that goal. It's annoying because they're now back in the game, but what a way to do it. That was an absolute beauty of a goal. This is really bad. They've turned us around again. We're literally just hanging in here at the moment, guys. We're not getting no possession. We've offered nothing yet in this game at all. The signs are really worrying. They're having a right good time, and they've just gone and took the lead as well. They've took the lead on the night. They've took the lead of the tie. We need a goal now. Thankfully, we only need the one because of the away goals rule, but I was hoping we wouldn't have to rely on that with how well we played in the first leg, but they've come out and just absolutely gone for this. And I mentioned in the first leg that I think we took them a bit by surprise with the way that we played. They've definitely took me by surprise the way that they've come out in this game. It's like playing a totally different side. And we're actually quite up against it now, because to this point we have done nothing in this match, and you see again now the final ball is just not there. And yeah, there's questions to be asked. Thankfully that one's offside. In the second half, if we can't do anything about it in this half, we'll try obviously, but we've got to do a hell of a lot better than what we're doing at the moment. Can Joel Pedro do anything here? Pops it off to Cook, who can't get it back to him, and that sums up this half so far. So the signs in the second half so far, as we're nearly an hour in, are that they're just going to try and sit in and catch us on the counter attack now. We've enjoyed a lot more of the ball in this half, but we've done nothing with it still, and that is why it is now time to try and push us further up the pitch. If they're going to sit in, we're going to try and make them have to camp in and see if that works tactically, if we just get a few yards further up the pitch. At this point we're now the side that have to do the running and have to make something happen in this game. We're going to try to do that now with Almada. Can he get it back to Pedro? He can. It's back to Almada again. Still not really any room for a shot. Of course we don't have De La Cruz with his long shots today. Phoenix will hit that one though. Good save from the keeper, but we win the rebound again. This is why I've put us higher up the pitch now. If they're going to sit back, like I say, we're going to really try and pin them in. Cook now has it. We play it across to Gorin again. Phoenix beats his man again. He hits it again. Keeper saves it, and Joel Pedro gets the rebound. And we are now technically in the lead of this game. We're in the lead of the tie anyway. We're losing on the night, but it doesn't matter as long as we win the tie. And we moved further up the pitch. We put the squeeze on them since they're sitting deep anyway, and it seems to have paid dividends immediately, which is great news for us. And once again now with Pedro's 9th goal of the competition, even though we're losing on the night, it is us, if I can get my words out, who now control this tie once again. Now the question is, they're going to come out now, so do I move us back, or do I just leave things as they are? I think what happens is we'll leave it like this for another 10 minutes or so, again like we did from kick-off, see how the game develops, and we'll make decisions from there accordingly. But we can now go back to taking our time a little bit more, monopolising the ball if we can, and yeah, make them have to come out, and maybe we hit them on the counter then. It is swings and roundabouts in the tie. It's a really tactical game at the moment. Can Jeffrey put it to bed now though? He comes inside on that right foot, but he loses the ball. They whack it clear, but because we're further up the pitch now, again it comes straight back to us, and we go straight back on the attack once again. Cook now picking it up in the middle. Pedro starts to make a run. He can't quite beat his man, and they get away with it once again. So with 5 minutes to go, the game is absolutely on a knife's edge at the moment. I'm not cutting any more out. We're going to watch the last 5 minutes together. I cannot still remember what happened, so that's a good thing for organically, obviously, reacting to the game. That's a nice clip ball over. Is that not offside, ref? It is not. Gallardo again, he's been an absolute nuisance during this game. And I've just thought to myself now, I remember thinking that we needed to get Havard and Evan on, because we didn't do that in the Everton game. So yeah, we get them on, and they are going to come on because apparently I booted the ball out with Ramsdale, which is really not that smart, because that's gave them possession now. They're going to get another attack, which they might not have done if I'd have held on to the ball. Yeah. Am I going to pay for that? As they're through here, big save from Havard, and with just a minute left. Oh, it was offside. It's okay, it was offside. I was going to say we're going to have a corner to defend, but no, and that is actually it. We have gone through 2-2 on aggregate. We go through with the away goals. It's not the best way of doing it, but the end result is the same. We're in the draw for the semi-finals now. Bordeaux are not, and we can almost now start to think about winning this competition, which is nuts. I really want to now. I'm going to take your mind back right to the very beginning of this series. Obviously I came over from Kilmarnock to Middlesbrough. I did show the cups and the record of my manager, and we haven't won a European trophy before, so this is about the closest that I've came to doing so, and I really want to lift this cup now. But we've still got Atalanta, who turned the game round in the end against Hoffenheim. Man City have gone through as well, and Roma also beating Valencia, so there is no easy tie left in this competition now. And it is going to be hard to try and win it, but if we can get one more job done across 2 legs, anything can happen in a final. Or it would be so heartbreaking not to lift this trophy now. And of course it's a gateway into the Champions League as well. So we must have thought we had already won the semi-final. Instead, today's result means we're out. No, it doesn't actually. It weren't a great performance, so I'll say that, but that's a bit of a daft question because we are actually through, by the way. And it was pretty tight, and you were just down at half time. You were frustrated not to find a way to get something out of the game. It would have been nice to win the game, absolutely, but it wasn't to be tonight. But we've gone through, so the end result is really all that matters. And we just put João Pedro back into his striking position, because there has been a couple of games I've tried him behind either a Fletcher or a Silas, and it's saying it really hasn't changed his form. But that, guys, is going to be it for gameplay in this episode. The draw looks as though it has happened already because we've had games rescheduled, and something here happened in the board objectives, so I'm not too sure what that is. I was hoping it was the youth development one ticked off, but it's not. We've pretty much done all of the rest. The financial one, we have got 2 crucial players signed, And I would imagine that where we are in the Premier League table at the moment, we will end up flipping a profit at the end of the season. So I'm not too worried about that one. It's just whether or not we're going to get Evan and Hazard enough game time to complete that youth objective one. But if not, with the season that we're having, I'm pretty sure we're still going to be fine. It's far, far succeeded my expectations. But in any event, it is a massive, massive game against Spurs next. If we beat them, we go up into second, which is absolutely crazy. City have got Fulham, so I would expect them to win that. So again, for that reason, it might be vital as well. United away at Watford. So yeah, I expect the Manchester clubs to win. We got a semi-final against Stoke left in the FA Cup. We've won the Carabao Cup, obviously, and this is our semi-final. We're going away to Roma in the first leg. So gonna have to be a different approach there. We can't just go looking for a clean sheet. We're gonna have to get goals there. I would imagine Roma are going to get goals, and of course the other tie, City against Atalanta. You've got to make City the favourite there, surely. And that game, the first leg, slots in right after the semi-finals of the FA Cup. So we've got 2 days break before we play Burnley after the Spurs game. Just 3 games to the Cup semi-final, 3 more days to the first leg. Then we play Fulham, then 3 more days till the second leg. 2 days till West Ham. The games are crammed together so close there. We might have to be watching out for fatigue at the end of the season, but for now I think we're good. I think the team actually that's going to face Spurs is probably the one that's out on the pitch now, except for I'm not too sure about Akpom playing as a lone striker. He's definitely going in above Fletcher, but Silas obviously is that bit stronger, so he can play with his back to goal better. I'm really not too sure about Akpom, so that's something we'll have to consider going into next season. But that's going to do it for this one, guys. I will see you all in the next episode. Until then, stay safe, enjoy the rest of your day, and bye-bye.